Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. Hey there, folks. This is Brad Varnell. This is the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. Excited to have all of you this morning. Looking forward to talking some microcap gems. In the meantime, this morning, morning for me, afternoon for you folks, maybe even nighttime or tomorrow. It could be Thursday for some of you that are watching. Thank you all for being here. Anybody do anything fun over the last handful of days? Folks, don't be shy. Hit that like button and throw a comment in the chat. We're going to probably keep track of everybody that commented, maybe give away a token or two towards the end of the stream. We've got some starter labs, build tokens. We got a huge giveaway video that we published on Saturday where we're giving away. The starter labs team donated several $100s worth of their tokens. So we're probably going to give away some build tokens today on the live stream. We're going to do that by entering everybody that makes a comment on the video is going to get entered into that drawing that we'll do towards the end of the live stream. So don't be shy, folks. Don't spam the comments either, though. We're just going to, everybody that comments is going to get entered one time. So if you got something exciting to say, go ahead and make multiple comments. But if you want to just get in on the drawing, smash that like button, folks, and make a comment. Dave P. was in Vegas last week. I'm so offended, Dave. Why didn't you get in touch with me, buddy? I would have loved to have to seen you, my friend. And then we got Deadwood. Hey, good morning, Deadwood. Hey, Deadwood, are you, if I remember correctly, you're the one that brought ICP swap to the forefront of our minds here about a month ago, right? That was you? Let me know in the chat if that was you. Rodney, good morning. How you doing? So I went to a marriage retreat over the weekend. It was actually just a one-day thing. For some reason, my church, which is kind of part of a couple other church communities, the real marriage retreat that they did this year was like in January when it was still relatively cold. And it was like a 6 or 7 hour drive from my house. And just time-wise and every other wise, it didn't match up very well with our schedule. So we didn't go. And from what I understand, only like 5 or 6 couples from my church went to this marriage retreat. And even then, several of the couples that did go were part of the, a couple of the pastors and their wives and people that are kind of, on the church staff. So anyways, they had a one-day marriage retreat on Saturday. Folks, something that I have realized after, being with my current gal for 11 years and, being married now for closing in on 6 is marriage ain't easy, folks, but it's worth it. It's an amazing little, combination of things that you have to do to make marriage work. So for all of you that are out there that are watching it, today and that are married, I applaud you. If you're making it work and going through the challenges and coming out on top, that puts you, way ahead of a lot of the folks. And by no means am I a marriage counselor, but I just feel like I'm so happy and thankful that we have God right in the middle of our marriage. They say that a rope made of 3 strands is hard to break. And so when you take a husband, a man, and a wife, a woman, and then you intertwine that with God right in the middle of your relationship, I believe that that's what gets us through. I honestly don't know if my wife and I, if we would have made it without the Lord. And if we did, we certainly wouldn't be anywhere near as happy as we are. And even with that, we still have, some pretty challenging days. So anyways, I don't know why that was has nothing to do with crypto and wasn't really anything that I had planned to say, but just kind of popped out. But anybody else do anything fun over the weekend? Hey, Greg, welcome, buddy. You're right on time today. It seems like lately you've been popping in towards the end of the stream, or maybe you just comment towards the end of the stream. So, yeah, CSwap and ICP swap. And why did that pop up there? Weird. All of a sudden, this mic thing's sitting.
I don't see it.
Well, I know you don't see it, but it's bugging me. I can't read my comments. Anyways, yeah, CSwap and ICP swap got some pullback on your buy into CSwap, but doing the DCA thing, yeah. Yeah, I was actually just pulling up CSwap this morning and taking a quick look at it. And then the ICP swap, folks, that's another one. I might show that today, but the reason I asked Deadwood about that, was, that's one of the tokens that I'm keeping a really close eye on. So Deadwood, I think I might have mentioned it, sir, but I actually got in on the pre-sale for ICP swap. When you mentioned that token, I went and joined up and got in on their platform and bought 28 ICP worth of the ICP swap. And so it's a little over, I got about 20% of my ICP swap, and I get 20% more of it every 3 months for the next year. Right now, the first 20% of the ICP swap that I got, if I wanted to turn it into ICP, it's been fluctuating between about 6 and 8 ICP. And I figured out if you take, 28 ICP and divide it by 5, it's a little over 5, like 5.6. So it's earned me a little bit of ICP. That's kind of like my benchmark for it. I want to make sure that I'm creating more ICP, because I think that ICP itself, Internet Computer, is going to do big things, during this bull market. So I'm kind of watching the ratio on that, and maybe I'll pick up some more that I don't have to worry about. But I've actually just been watching the ratio, and at some point in time, I want to trade some of that ICP swap back into my Internet Computer token, my ICP, so that as ICP starts to go to run off to the races, that I still have some of that back. What do we got here? Somebody's talking about, Dave. Okay. Well, that's no fun. That's no fun. That's not a good reason to be here. I apologize. I'm sorry that you had to be here, for that. Folks, please don't drink or do drugs. They take time and energy, or even your life. My ex passed away at 38 from alcoholism. I'm 40. Sad to say goodbye to someone so young. Yeah, man, that is absolutely, that's great advice, man. What a rough thing to have to go through. I'm very familiar with alcoholism. It runs rampant through my household, not through my household, but through my family. And so I was lucky. My dad broke that chain of bondage in our lives. He quit drinking a couple months before I was born and celebrated 50 years of sobriety before he passed away last year. But man, I haven't had a drink for about 14 years, and I don't miss it at all. In fact, I keep meaning to create a hashtag and kind of create a movement called Infinite Sobriety, because not to get on my soapbox, folks, but I'm a huge believer that alcohol has ruined more lives, than cocaine and heroin and any of the other drugs combined. And so I believe that, probably 95 to 99% of humans would be better off if they just never, ever drink. And then the 1 to 5% that can handle it, might as well not drink either, because if you can handle it and you're just drinking it for like having one beer, you might as well just have a glass of lemonade if you're just going to have one beer. So I'm a big proponent that alcohol is a great thing to get rid of in your life, and you're going to see a lot of benefits, I believe, from that. So thanks for sharing that, Deadwood. Hey, Herbert. Welcome, Herbert. Pleasure to have you on the channel. And so without any further ado, guys, let's get into some tokens. So for those of you that are new to the show, what I do here is any viewers that are watching that want to throw in a super chat, I will go take a quick peek at the token that you want me to look at. I'm going to go to CoinGecko and take a look at its market cap, look at its vesting schedule, look at its circulating supply versus its total supply. Going to take a look at its social medias, its website, and just kind of break it down and take a look at it and give you and the whole community that's watching my feedback on whether or not it might be a good token. Today, once again, we are going to give away a little bit of build tokens towards the end of this stream. You do have to be live on the stream still in order to win those tokens. If we draw your name from your comment and you're not here to claim the prize, then you're not going to get the build token. So folks, remember, if you're watching, go ahead and throw in a quick comment, and please folks, smash that like button, help this get out to the algorithm. So Rodney asks, is it a buying opportunity for Aerodrome? So let's go take a peek at Aerodrome. Let me share my screen here and pull up our handy dandy trusty CoinGecko, and then make sure that I actually get over here and share that screen so that you guys can see it. I'm the king of going over to CoinGecko and not being able to and then I don't move it over here on my screen. So I'm looking at it and talking, and then I find out later on that I never even had CoinGecko pulled up. So this Lumerin was a token that we were looking at yesterday. So Aerodrome Finance, folks, not the smallest of microcaps by any means. It's sitting here at, a $600 million market cap and $1.46. But long story short, yep, I still love Aerodrome. One of the best videos that I think I've ever done was on Aerodrome just a couple, 2-3 weeks ago. I did a fantastic deep dive video on the Aerodrome project. One of my favorite things about Aerodrome is I'm really getting sucked into the base network. I believe that, Coinbase is one of the safest, biggest exchanges, especially for us United States citizens. They've been around since before I was around. Like when I got in back in like 2016, I was buying a little crypto for this project that I was working with, it where you had to send them Bitcoin. They didn't take payment in anything but Bitcoin. Now it turned out that they were a scam company and they ran off with a lot of people's Bitcoin. But I literally was buying $500 Bitcoin. It was $500 a Bitcoin when I was buying it back then, and I had no idea what I had a hold of. I literally bought this Bitcoin, was sending it to this company. If I would have just bought the Bitcoin and forgot about it, oh man, I didn't buy a lot of Bitcoin back then. I probably invested maybe $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 into this stuff that didn't work out. But that's still, 3 Bitcoin now is, 180 grand for 1,500 bucks. But yeah, so I think that the base network, which is basically the Coinbase network, is going to do massive things and disrupt the industry during this bull market. And I think there's a lot of tokens on the base network that are going to do very well. So having said that, this was peaked up at $2.31. It's, so it's got a nice little 36% retracement. I would certainly be excited to buy some Aerodrome at this price. One of the other things that I like about Aerodrome, if you notice here over the last 30 days, that it's still up, 22%, and it's really not down all that much over the last couple of weeks compared to a lot of altcoins that got smashed by 40 or 50%. So it actually retained a lot of its value, especially if you go look at this token, say we do a 3-month chart on this token. Man, this token, I wish I would have got a hold of this a little sooner. You can see that just back, here in December, it was 9 cents, 10 cents. So, I mean, it's already done a 15x, but this $600 million market cap, I believe, could still turn into a $10 billion or $20 billion market cap. The other thing that's kind of cool about this token, let me share this with you guys real fast here. Let me go to their website, Aerodrome Finance. So if you go and, this is not financial advice. I'm looking into doing this because we actually have a community member that messaged us and asked me about this and kind of explained what he was doing. But he's providing some liquidity here on the liquidity pools for Aerodrome. And where are the liquidity pools? There we go. There we go. So I forget exactly which one he is doing, but I think it's like this one here, this, VAMM USDC Arrow. And so the emissions, the rewards are paid in Arrow. So he told me that he invested a couple $1,000s in Aerodrome just a few weeks ago. That couple $1,000s worth of Aerodrome and whatever else he put, he paired it with is worth now about 3,000, he said. And then he mentioned that he had earned 300, I think it was like 368 or 398 Aerodrome just in the last couple of weeks, which was worth, 398 of them at $1.50 was worth about $600 or $628. So he's making on a $2,000 investment somewhere in the ballpark of around 30 Aero a day. So, 30 times $1.50 is $45 a day. If you multiply that out times a month, 40 times 30 is 1,200. 5 times 30 is $1.50, 150. So he's making, say, $1,350 a month in rewards in Aerodrome. And the thing that I love about that is I love Aerodrome as a token. So if I move into this, and you guys are going to hear about it right now, my son and I are researching it. Want to make sure that we don't make any stupid mistakes and lose our funds. But, there's some pretty big pools here. You've got this one here that's paying 304%. This one here at 389%. There's some that are a little bit safer, but that's still, like 25% on a safer scale. 25% is massive, compared to the world. I've got a buddy right now that is holding some money in Coinbase in USDC because he's just happy that he's getting the 6% that Coinbase pays for USDC. He's happy that he's getting that 6% versus nothing, holding his money in the bank. So some of these pools, even up, there was a pool here that, like this one here, that's only, 16%. 16% on your money, especially when it's coming to you in a token that could 10x or 20x from here or even more, is a pretty cool thing. At 15%, and then your Arrow, you hold your Arrow till the peak of this bull market, and your Arrow 10x's, you actually made 150%. Now, I'm a little bit of a degen. I like, the bigger numbers. I'm going to, hit one of these pools that's 191 or, 448%, something along those lines. And I'm going to try to really hit a home run so that if my Arrow 10X's, I'm actually making, 200% or 2,000% or 4,000% on my money. But yeah, thanks for asking about that, Rodney. Definitely appreciate that. And so who else has some, what do we got going on here? What's this? George, which AI? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Deadwood. Oh, Curious George, AI tech price prediction. man, that's something else, folks. I mean, I'm not really a price predictor. I can give you guys some ideas on where I think a potential coin is going. Solidus is another one of my favorite tokens, and so I'm definitely all about DCAing into some of these top projects when they have been knocked down. Solidus, it looks like, is having a rough day today. It's sitting at about 21 cents. Let me get back over here to CoinGecko. But this is still sitting at $115 market cap, so not what I would consider a micro cap. Like, well, most of the stuff that we focus on Wednesdays is going to be hopefully around 25 or 50 million or less. We had a couple of tokens brought to us that were beaten way down. I've got one today that I'm going to share with you again that is under $1 million market cap. And folks, that's where you can really hit some amazing home runs. You get into something that's only at $1 million market cap, and you only need it to go to 100 million to 100x your money. That's where you can really do some amazing things, where you throw 500 or $1,000 at a token, and that turns into 50 grand, 100 grand. But yeah, Solidus at 21 cents. I liked it when it was way up, even at its all-time high of 50 cents. That still only would have taken it to about a 250 or so $1 million market cap. I was in the Solidus Telegram group yesterday, and I saw some talk about them and Octavia. So, folks, I'm going to run over and show you guys a couple of coins. And if you really got something that you want me to take a real close look at, folks, throw me a super chat. So we've got two ways that you can come onto this stream and that you can get access to my expertise and have me take a look at tokens. We've got YouTube memberships. One is $9.99 a month. One is $19.99 a month. That $9.99 membership gets you into a private group in our Discord. It gets you into, you really get some amazing benefits. And for those of you that aren't in our Discord group yet, you want to be in Discord group. A lot of these giveaways that we're doing are going to move over to the Discord group because we have a much better system for vetting out the scammers, for making sure that we've gotten rid of the bots, and a lot of different reasons. It also is because that's where we're going to be moving a lot of the memberships to. YouTube, I love them, but YouTube memberships are kind of a pain in the rear end. I won't go into all of the details, but I'm not telling you guys to not get a YouTube membership, but even if you do, we're probably going to grandfather you into what we're doing over on Discord. But for $9.99, you can come on to this every single Wednesday and have me look at coins. You get top priority. You can also get top priority by throwing in a super chat. And folks, it's not because I'm being greedy. I've got a lot of expenses. We're giving away a lot of tokens. And it's also just because I'm looking at the future. Right now we might only have a handful of people on this, but I know that in the upcoming months, we're going to end up with 100 people, 500 people, 1,000 people that are on this stream. And I'm just not going to be able to go through and look at every single comment and give everybody an idea on their tokens. So right now, you guys are getting some free alpha, and I'm not really sticking to the super chat as much as I probably should. But folks, please, even a couple dollar super chat shows that you're serious, shows that you really, are open and wanting to look at a token. The other thing too, is I have found that we are getting some folks that are coming in here and that are bringing up tokens, and that the only reason they're bringing up tokens is because that they're rug pulls, or they're, they have bad intentions, and they're just trying to get you guys in front of, they're trying to get their token in front of my community. And so the other reason for the super chat, folks, is to make sure that these are serious you're serious people that are really excited about something if you're willing to spend a few bucks to have me look at it. So in the meantime, if my son lets me know that somebody threw a super chat in there, I'll jump over and take care of that. But in the meantime, I want to talk about a token called 10 token IN. I mentioned this token on one of these live streams not too long ago. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm kind of congested a little bit. Feel like I got a bug in the back of my throat. But I mentioned this token on a couple of these live streams, and I also mentioned it in a video not too long ago. This project right here, sitting at a $500,000 market cap. Now, this is a good lesson for everyone in crypto too, and that is being patient. I talked about on Monday live stream, being patient, that the number one mistake that most people were making in crypto that caused them from really having massive, massive success and creating financial freedom in their life was not being patient enough. And what I meant by that mostly was that they get shaken out of the market when the market does what it's been doing now, say for like the last month. They don't realize that, crypto is super volatile. I mean, look at this chart. I mean, that's a pretty rough little downswing right there. In fact, if I have an opportunity, I might run over and pick up a few dollars of that for my $100 bankroll challenge. I've been wanting to buy this token for the $100 bankroll challenge, and watching it dip down to in the 6-cent range is absolutely amazing, because this token, folks, 2 months ago was 44 cents. It's down 84% from its previous all-time high. And I was talking about it at probably around 15 cents. So that's something else, folks. This is not financial advice. And there's a very good likelihood that if you run out and you buy some of these microcap gems when we do these videos, which once again, not financial advice, but this is what I'm doing. I bought this token at 10, 12, 14 cents. I'm not worried about it being down to 6 cents. In fact, I love seeing it down at 6 cents, because I got a little skin in the game at 14 cents or 12 cents, 10 cents, but I didn't get like a really big bag, a life-changing, bag. And what's life-changing? I mean, that's going to be different to everybody. I think most people, if you get $500 or $1,000 invested in a token like this, and then it does 100x plus, that might not be financial freedom. You might not be able to quit your job with 50 grand or 100 grand, but that's a heck of a great step in the right direction. So let's go ahead and let me show you why I'm excited about this token, guys. Let's go over to their website. Maybe my computer wants to cooperate. There we go. So they have a amazing little website, but if you go over and start looking at their website, it's a cross-platform game. It's a pretty fantastic game. I actually have been looking at it, and I'm not a big gamer myself, but I do like the fact that you have the ability with some of these games, play to earn, where you can, play and earn money by playing. But if you check out this website and just kind of go down through, it's just a really well thought out game with a lot of different aspects to it. And something else that I really love is they have this NFT of N. You click on that, and man, my computer is slow today. You can come in here. As this loads up, you'll be able to see there's NFTs where you can buy, the heroes of N. Each player can control a hero. Each hero is unique in terms of an avatar and set of characteristics. Then as the hero develops, you can improve such as change the grade level, increase characteristics, open skills and territory and possessions. So you can go in, you can actually buy a character in the game, and they've got a lot of different NFTs that are a part of the game. And this is a token that was brought to me by some folks that have been around crypto for, 7, 8, 9, 10 years now. Some folks from the Next Web 3, the Chase YouTube channel that I really like. Some people that I know really well. They were talking about this token when it was about a penny and a half, which made it a roughly $150,000 market cap. And I literally didn't see their video until about a month later. And by that time, token had made this huge increase in price. If we go back here, say to the 3-month chart, when I found this token, it was sitting at probably about here. Yeah, sitting right in here in February. And I actually bought it and sold it a couple of times in here. I was kind of playing the swing trading game. And then the last time that I sold it, it decided to go crazy on me. Right in here somewhere, I was trading it back and forth between about 12 cents and 15 cents. And then it decided to do this on me. And I was kind of sick because I didn't own any as it did this huge run up to over 40 cents. But that's what I mean about being patient. There was no way I was going to buy this thing at 40 cents after it had gone, from a penny and a half all the way up to 40 cents. Hey there, Rocky. Oh, this is my buddy Rocky. This is actually a girl kitty named Rocky because we thought she was a boy. So when we got her, she's a little teeny tiny kitten. We thought she was a boy. My son named her Rocky. And then when they got older, we found out, hey, they ain't a boy so much. But so I waited and watched this come back down, folks. So what goes up, especially when it goes up violently and fast like this, almost inevitably will have a retracement. Now, I'm even a little surprised by this all the way down to, 6, 7 cents. But at the same time, I started buying into this when it was at around 10 cents or so again is when I really started buying it. And so even then at 10 cents, it's down 40% right now, but I am not worried about it. And so, I want to get back to that point that if you would have seen me talk about this a few weeks ago at 10 cents and now it's at 6 cents, please don't come on to the live stream and give me a hard time and tell me I'm an idiot and that, the token that I talked about 2 weeks ago was down, 40%. That's just crypto, folks. If you really have a token that you love and you believe in it, then just dollar cost average in. You buy some more at 6 cents, and now you have your average cost down to 8 cents. Now, when this thing runs back up to 40 cents or higher, when Bitcoin regains its momentum, you really have a position right now where you can already 5 or 6 x your money, 7, maybe even 7 or 8 x your money just by getting back to its previous all-time high. What do we got going on here in the chat? Naughty Crypto, good morning, Infinite Crypto Peoples. Good morning to you, Naughty. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Appreciate you being here. We got Abshik. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. 126, the next stop for Arrow. I don't know. 132, you tell me. It's very possible. Maybe, maybe we could see that. What do we got? Hey, what's your favorite crypto narrative? That's a great question. I don't know if I have a favorite. I really am. I'm loving AI. And I'm starting to get more and more excited about RWA tokens, real world assets. In fact, I got a deep dive video coming out this Saturday, hopefully, on a token that kind of combines both artificial intelligence and real world assets. I think it's a token that you guys are going to be super, super excited about. If you join up and get in the private Discord group, you're going to actually get to see that video 24 hours before the world does. That's one of the perks of being a member and being in the Discord group is you get access to the deep dive video that I publish at Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. I have a new deep dive video for a brand new microcap gem that I love. And, so if you get into the Discord group, you're going to get 24-hour access to that video before the rest of the world. Mo, hey, how you doing? You keeping up with all of these jokers? Man, we got a lot of people in the chat today. My son is making sure that he's got, keeping track of everybody so that you guys are qualified to win some build tickets. Nice to have you here. Nathaniel, hello. Nathaniel is a professional at winning these drawings. So I think he won the build tokens last week. Going to have an opportunity to build some more. The Pico 1 million microcap migrated to Solana. Awesome. Deadwood again. Boom on ICP is a play to earn. So there's a token called Boom on ICP that looks like it might be interesting. I'm going to make a little note of that because Deadwood has been bringing some great stuff to the channel. Music Tzitz. I probably just butchered that, but thank you. Welcome to the channel, Music. Great to have you here. And yeah, man, so Token IN is a coin that I am excited about. Another one that I did want to bring up real quick, I mentioned it, ICS, the IC swap. See if it's here. Oh, IVS ain't going to work. ICS is this ICP swap token. So Deadwood brought this to me about a month or so ago. It is also, having some not as fun at times. I think it's all-time high. Well, it's showing it here on CoinGecko at around 3 cents, but it's real all-time high before it started getting tracked on CoinGecko was closer to about 4 cents, maybe even 4.5 cents. So, that's where, let's go over here real quick and see what it is, what it's doing. If I can, if I can pull this up here and show it to you guys. Bear with me for a quick second. You guys are still looking at CoinGecko while I'm getting logged in to a new website. I want to make sure. Okay, look, it looks like it's already logged in. So let me go over here to my wallet and then change this tab. So this here, folks, is a web-based wallet called icpswap.com. You can go in and create a wallet, get everything set up, and then you can trade ICP in different tokens. So ICP is sitting at about $13.91. And then if you scroll down here, you can see this. It's showing it at 3, but it's really at 2. But if I go to the swap feature here, this is the thing that I keep looking at. Like, I don't really care how much the ICP swap token is worth. I care how much ICP I can get with it. So as you can see right here, I can still get about 6.8 ICP with that 20%. So that 20% cost me about 5.5 ICP in order to buy this. And then I'm able to get 6.8. So it's still about a 20% return or so on my investment. But I did like it better when this number here was at 8 and a little bit higher, 8.5 at one point in time. And so I'm just kind of patiently waiting, hanging out, seeing what this is going to do. I do think that this would be a respectable token to just buy to hold. ICP Swap itself is a launchpad on the internet computer platform. And so they've got a lot of different launches. One of the things that I really like about them, folks, is that you can actually get involved without any KYC. You just have to use a VPN. So they do have restricted territories. And in fact, this ICP swap token was one that was technically not available to United States citizens, but I'm kind of a rebel. And so, I think that's all a bunch of bologna sandwich anyways, that us United States citizens can't participate more in some of this stuff. So when I have an opportunity to use a VPN and it works, I do it. So I was able to get into that internet computer swap just by using a VPN. And so definitely take a look at that token. If you like Launchpad tokens and especially if you're a United States citizen and you're looking for a way to get in on some stuff without having to KYC, is something that I definitely recommend. Mini Moo Melvin, ICP is my favorite coin. Awesome, man. It's quickly becoming high up on my list. There's a lot of people out there that believe that ICP swap is going to run all the way up into the top 3 to 5 in market cap this bull run. And so, if I go back over here to the Coin Gecko and we go to markets, or excuse the market cap, the top 3 tokens are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, and then Solana are in the top 5. And look at this. I mean, we're talking about Solana's got a $67 billion market cap, all the way up to Bitcoin's, 1.2 trillion. And so ICP is sitting down here somewhere around 15th, I want to say. Where'd it go? 21st. Okay, so it's down here at 6 billion. So, most of the time when I'm looking at a $6 billion token, I am not, exuberant about the possibility that it's going to make me life-changing money. But you can see here, just to get up in the top 5, at 67 million, it would have to do a 10x plus. And then during the peak of the bull market, let's say that Bitcoin goes to 200,000. That's over a 3x for Bitcoin. So now you're sitting at a 3.7, $3.8 trillion market cap for Bitcoin. Ethereum here is sitting at about a $1 trillion market cap with a 3x. And a lot of these tokens are going to perform better than Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin has a 3x, Ethereum might have a 5 or 8 or 10x, and so on and so forth. So, Solana here, I think that Solana's sitting at $150. I think Solana is going to be a $1,000 token at the peak of this bull market. So that means it's still got a 6+ X in it. So that means that ICP here at 21st, even though it's already sitting on over a $6 billion market cap, it could have, if it's got a 10x just to get to where Solana is, and then I think that Solana's still got a 6x, that means that Internet ICP could have a 60x in it. And the other thing that I get excited about with ICP is that during the last bull market, folks, this token was a $700 token. So I think to myself, man, how many of those do I need, for life-changing money? Like, you can literally buy 100 of them right now for $1,400. If it goes to $700 a token, you're looking at 700 grand. So did I do the math right on that? Is that right? 100 times 700? What? I'm not sharing again? So I've been doing all this talking and I ain't sharing? I think somebody's paying a little bit too much attention to their cat. You're not, so that ain't what you're supposed to be doing while we're doing this. Well, no, you're supposed to be doing the names for sure. That part, true. Anyways, folks, I apologize. I'm still not sharing. I see what I did. When I made myself full screen, I never went back to the actual, this screen here where I'm sharing this stupid coin market cap. Anyways, so we're back here, but ICP at $13.78. If you take 100 tokens, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with my brain this morning. I want to just double check that I'm not giving them bad information. 100 times 700 is 70,000. Excuse me. So you would turn 1,400 into 70,000 if ICP runs up into the top 3 to 5. Let me see here. Go back. Gold and ICP. This is one that I'm just starting to hear. Dave P., what did you hear? I'm not quite sure what you meant or Dave P., what did you hear? You're talking to your, oh, wait, make sure. Okay, you're talking about a different token there. All right, guys, let me see here. Do I think Sol can hit 1,000 in this bull market? Yep, I just already went over that. Hey, relax my soul. Good question. That's another thing that's coming up. We're going to do the live stream for the gains token very, very soon. Be on the lookout for it. It might even happen a little bit later today. Could possibly also happen tomorrow, but sometime in the next 24 to 48 hours, maybe even just in a few hours, we're going to hop on and do a live stream giveaway. For those of you that haven't checked out that video, I did a video on the Gains VC platform a little over a week ago. And so you still have the ability, if you haven't done so yet, go watch that video, like it, and then just comment, "I want gains," in the comment section. And by commenting, "I want gains," and subscribing to the channel, you will be qualified for that drawing. We've got 1,000 gains tokens to give away. We're going to give away 800 gains tokens on that live stream. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to give 4 people 200 gains tokens, which gains is sitting at around 20 cents right now, but its previous all-time high was up over $2. And I believe its next all-time high towards the peak of this bull market could be up at 10 or 15 or $20. So $40 right now worth of gains tokens to 4 different people on that live stream. And then we're also going to give away 200 gains tokens to some people that are in the Discord channel. So that's the other reason to go join our Discord group, get in on those gains drawings. But thank you for asking that. That's a great question. Looking forward to doing that. And then Sam Bankman-Fried, smashed ICP into the ground right out of the gate. I think we will see a nice recovery for ICP. I agree. And folks, with that, if nobody's got any super chats, any tokens that they want me to look at, I think we will go ahead and wrap this up for today. And, once again, take a closer look at some of these tokens that we have gone over today. None of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. And, oh, wait a minute, I can't wrap this up. We got to give away some build tokens. So, folks, 9:56 a.m., the last comment that I'm seeing is Dave P. Is that the last comment you're seeing? Dave P with some emojis. All right, guys, we are going to give you until 10 in the morning, 3 more minutes to make a comment. If you're watching this live stream and you want to get in on the drawing for some build tokens, make sure that you make a comment. I'm going to cut off the comments at 10 o'clock. Frontman, make sure to copy winner's channel link in order to prevent impersonators. Amen, Frontman. I always do that. And that's the other reason why I make people go make a comment on their original comment, or make a comment on the videos. Then I can go back through and take a look at the original comment where they say, "I want gains." And then I can take a look at the person that is saying they're the winners comment and match everything up. So that's good advice. That's one of the reasons too that we're moving it over to Discord. And a lot of these drawings are going to end up being for the members of the Discord, is so we can get rid of all the scammers. I originally was going to give away like 50 gains tokens to, 20 people. And then I just realized what a headache I was creating for myself. And then also, with the gains token, like all the rest of the tokens in the market, has had a little bit of trouble these last few weeks. And it's gone from a 30, 35, 40 cent token down to about 20 cents. I really like to give you guys enough tokens to where if it goes up and does something special, you're actually making, a few dollars. So if I give you, 200 gains tokens, $40 worth, but then that token runs up to $10 a token. Well, now you're talking about, 200 tokens at $10 a token. You're talking about a couple $1,000 that you got on a giveaway instead of, $40. So thank you all for being here. where to comment now. So right now you are qualified, Berlin. You are qualified for the build token giveaway by making this comment. So those of you that are watching this live stream, we're going to give away some build tokens live here in just a couple of minutes. So get your comments in and get into the chat. And yeah, so you are qualified, Berlin, for this giveaway. But if you go back and look at some of my other videos, I do a ton of giveaways in my videos. So the Gains venture capitalist platform was nice enough to donate 1,000 tokens to the channel to give to the community. So right now, if you go back about a week, we've got the Gains token giveaway. On Saturday, the BUIDL, BUIDL Starter Labs token. We did a great deep dive video on Starter Labs and the build token, and they donated $500 worth of tokens for me to give away to my community. So we're going to be doing that giveaway here in about a week. The Gains giveaway is coming up later today or tomorrow. And then I believe we still got to do the giveaway. I think last Wednesday, just about a week ago, we did a quick little video that was on Solidus and Build as I added them to my 100K bankroll challenge. So that video, if you look at it, two tokens that could 1,000x your portfolio or something along those lines. We're giving away 100 Solidus tokens and 200 Aerodrome tokens on that video. So folks, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and go back and watch all of the content over the last couple of weeks, because we have several different giveaways that we're right in the middle of and that we are going to start drawing. It is 10:01, folks. So right here, I'm going to make this the last comment. Greek Guru, great. Thanks for the opportunity. You are going to be the last person that gets in on this drawing. And then I forget how we did this. You were able to create a link and send it over to me. Send me a link. So I'm just going to wait here for a moment while my son finishes up the wheel. And then he'll get a link that he can send me over to my computer. And then I can pull it up so that everybody can see. So what we're going to do today, folks, is we are going to give away. Let me see here. Build is sitting at around 12 cents. So about 200 tokens is about a $25 bill. So we're actually going to give away, two winners are going to win 200 build tokens each. So two of you are going to win $25 in build each. And folks, in order for me to get those to you, you're going to have to add the base network to your MetaMask. So I can send them to your MetaMask address right now, but you won't be able to see them until you actually add the base network to your MetaMask. So for those of you that win, what you're going to do is you're going to share your address in the bio of your YouTube channel. So while my son's getting that ready, let me, what's that? Okay. So he sent me the link. So while I'm looking at that though, folks, I want to show something with you. So everybody, even if you don't have one subscriber, when you go to your own homepage, you've got this bio right here, this about, where you can edit it.
I don't think you're sharing it.
I'm not sharing it?
No. You didn't switch the view.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that drives me crazy. All right, so let me start over here. You go to your YouTube channel, and you're sitting here looking at the front page. And even if you don't have any subscribers, right here, there's going to be a spot where you can edit the about of your YouTube channel. And so what I would like you to do is just take your wallet address that you want the 200 builds sent to and put it right here in your about. So like last week when Nathaniel won, he just went right into here and posted it here. You can also make a comment in the video if you'd like to, but I'm also going to double check it against this so that I can make sure. And then my son, when you win, he's going to click on your YouTube channel. And like the gentleman earlier mentioned, get the link to your YouTube channel so that we know for sure. Now, when we're doing the live stream giveaways like this and you have to be present, I'm not as worried about scammers. It's when we do the drawings and the people can come and try to claim them after the fact that we have a bunch of clones and people trying to do stuff. It's crazy to me what people will do for $25 worth of tokens. And, you know, not to go on to my high horse, folks, but man, that stuff drives me crazy. And I will, you know, just tell you, if you're on this, watching this right now, and you're one of those types of people that is looking for a way to scam the system and to get you know, $25 in free tokens, then this is not the channel for you guys, man. This is not the ones. Where'd this guy's comment go so I can get rid of it? There we go. This is not the channel for scammers, folks. I've been around this space for a long time, and it's pretty hard to fool me and to get some free tokens. If you do pull the wool over my eyes and you scam me out of $25 in tokens, it ain't going to change my life. But I'm here to tell you, folks, that those of you that are putting in all of that time and energy trying to steal money from other people, you are not going to have a happy life. I'm just here to tell you, think what you want, man. But any money that you make through ill-gotten gains like that, it is not going to improve your life. And 5, 10, 20, 50 years down the road, you're going to wish that you would have just worked hard. Like right now, there's so much money to be made in this world through, you know, cryptocurrency obviously is an amazing way, but so many ways with the internet and legitimate ways where you can actually make a difference and help people while you're making a lot of money, that it just, to me, is totally ridiculous how much effort some of these people put into figuring out ways to rob people and steal people, you know, steal people's money. And it just, you know, it kind of makes me sick. So with that, let me go over here, grab this link from my son and pull up the wheel. Remind everybody that you do have to be present. So once we spin this wheel, we are going to dude, I swear, guys, if I can run a YouTube channel, oh my goodness. If I can run a YouTube channel, I promise you, any of you that are thinking about doing a YouTube channel, I promise you, you can do a YouTube channel too. The amount of computer illiteracy that I have in my life, my son just shakes his head. He's 17 years old. And, you know, for you young folks out there, you know, you just so more internet and technologically inclined. So let me share that view so that you guys can see it. There we go. You know, one of the cool things about this, folks, is go watch this video from last week. I believe we had about 12 people qualify for this video last week, man. So this makes me tear up a little bit, man. I really appreciate all of you. I thank you for being here. And this is the kind of growth that, you know, that I was talking about. This wheel here, you give it another month or two and you probably won't even be able to read the name on it. It's going to be so small. But we are going to go ahead and click the wheel and find our first winner. Remember, we're going to do this twice, and both of you are going to win 200 BUIDL tokens, which is on the base network. And yeah, so let's, without any further ado, let's do this sucker. I'm excited. See who wins this baby. Oh my good. Okay. Phew. I was like, thank God it pulls up a name, because I was not excited to figure out which person that technically was. I don't know why the wheel does the two blue together like that. But Dave P, man, I can't think of a more deserving person to win this giveaway. If you go look at the chat, he was, I believe, the very first person on this, you know, on this video, the first person to, you know, to say something in the chat this morning. You go back and watch all of the other live stream videos. He's here for just about every single one of them. So congratulations, Dave P, man. I am excited to be sending you a couple hundred build tokens. All right, folks, let's see who is going to be the second winner. By the way, you can't win twice. Awesome, Rodney. Congratulations, my friend. You asked a couple of really great questions, and I believe that you're newer to the channel, so I'm excited for you also. I'm going to make sure you guys need to comment in the chat and let us know that you're still here so that we can make sure that we're not giving the tokens away to somebody that's not here. So I'm assuming that Dave is here. He was here just a minute ago, but Dave, please say something in the chat. Let us know that you are here. You were here at 9:56. You got to still be here, I'm sure. So go ahead and throw something in the chat. And then Rodney, we need you to say something in the chat, man. If you apologize, but if you're not still here, you are not still going to be the winner. Yeah, man, Deadwood, I thought it was going to land on you there for a second too, and that would have been awesome. So don't go anywhere, folks. Looks like we might have to draw some new winners. Man, I can't believe Dave left. I think Dave probably went over to his YouTube channel to change his profile is what I'm thinking happened to Dave. But hopefully he'll get back here in just a quick second or two. Man, let me see here. How much time am I going to give him? It's 10:10 on my clock. Man, we can't sit here all day waiting. So, we're going to give this a minute or two, 10, 11, 10, 12, somewhere in there. And sorry, boss. I appreciate you being here. And next time you'll have a chance to win. But we cut off the comments at 10 o'clock. And so one of the ways that we reward all of the people that joined the stream and spent some time with us early is by giving them the ability to win the tokens. Once again, I love you. I appreciate you being here, but we can't have you jumping in hour into the stream, hour and 10 minutes into the stream and being eligible for the giveaway. This giveaway is just for the folks that have been on the stream and been watching, for a while. All right, guys, I guess we're going to repick. Let me go back over here to the wheel. Yeah, so Boss Doubles, we do this every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, noon Eastern. Every Wednesday we are here. So, feel free to jump in next week. I'm going to go back over here to the giveaway wheel. All right, guys. I'm going to give these guys a 10-second countdown. If Dave or Rodney has not posted in the chat by the end of my countdown, officially they are out, and we are going to redraw two more winners. 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are on to the next drawing, folks. How did that happen? Anyway, we're going to redraw here on the live stream. And Greg Nowak, you are a winner. If you are still here, please say something in the chat. Folks, I'm going to give this just a quick second, give Greg a moment to say something in the chat. And if he ain't here, we're going to draw another winner. We're not going to spend all day finding these winners, guys. So I appreciate all of you being here and jumping on the stream. But if you want to win, you got to stick around to the end of the stream, folks. So Greg, we're going to give you, it's 10:13. I'm going to draw another winner. And then if we haven't found these two winners by 10:15, we are going to draw a couple more winners. So the second winner, so Greg is still eligible if he gets in here and comments in the next minute or two. And the second winner is Annalisa Rosie. Annalisa, hey, so great to have you here. Thank you for being on the channel today. Are you still here, Annalisa? it's kind of interesting, folks. We have a male-dominated viewer base, but we are getting more and more ladies that are joining the platform. Annalise is here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Annalisa, do you know how to go? How come it says Annalisa on the wheel and Annalisa with an H here?
I might have misspelled it wrong.
Okay. All right. We're gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. It's got to be the same person.
Yeah, it's the same person.
Yep. Okay. Awesome. You are certainly welcome. Do you know how to go and do what I asked you to do as far as changing and putting the address that you want the token sent to? Hopefully you do. If you have any troubles with that at all, the link to our Discord group, the link to the Telegram where you can DM me and we can make things happen is there for you. So if you have any troubles, don't worry about it. You are the winner. We're going to make sure you get those tokens. And we're going to go back and draw a new winner. It doesn't appear that Greg is still here. So we are going to go ahead and remove and do one more drawing. Oh, Rocky's back. Oh, man, I thought Mini Moo Melvin was going to win that sucker. Well, hello there. How you doing, Rocky? You know, you're already YouTube famous, Rocky. You don't have to jump up in my lap. Oh, Rocky was involved in a short that we did not too long ago. Frontman, let me get rid of this here. Frontman, are you still with us? Frontman, if you are, okay, great. Then we will make sure that we get those tokens to you. If you need any help adding the base network or anything, Annalisa, we got you covered. Frontman, hey, there he is. There's the Frontman. Awesome. So the link to the Discord is right there, folks. If any of you want to join the Discord, you should be able to click on that. It ought to hyperlink you right into the Discord group. And that's definitely another great way to get qualified for some more drawings. We're going to be giving away a couple hundred gains tokens in the Discord group, and we're going to be giving away some build tokens in the Discord group. So, folks, if you're on Discord, might as well go join the Discord and, go ahead in the meantime and change your profiles so that we can get your addresses. And with that, folks, I think we had a lot of fun. We had a great hour here, hour and 15 minutes now. And for those of you that won but didn't win, I'm sorry, man. We'll get you. Maybe we'll get you next time. You got to stay till the end of the stream, though, folks. How do I get myself back here full screen? There we go. All right, everybody. I love you all so much. I thank each and every one of you for spending this time with us. I know how valuable your time is, and it honors me that you spent a little bit of it with me today. Hopefully you got some good value. You were able to get a little bit of a list of tokens put together that we went over today on the live stream. You've got some things to go research and check out. And hopefully some of these tokens that we talked about will make you some money here over the next 6 to 12 months. So with that, folks, don't forget, we've got the live stream coming out on Saturday that is going to be an amazing, amazing token that's AI and RWA real world asset put together. And we're also going to be giving away a couple $100 worth of that token through that video. So stay tuned. God bless. Have a fantastic Wednesday, and we will see you in the next